everyone. So we are quickly going to go over the different types of Facebook audiences that you can use for your Facebook targeting and your Facebook ads. I feel like I just said Facebook 10 times. Okay, so let's start here. When you're creating an ad campaign in Facebook, you get to the targeting section, right? And this is where you have all of these targeting possibilities for your ads. So I'm going to go over a few of the different ones that I use for my clients. So this is totally blank here. You can either create a new audience or use a saved audience. We're going to stay here and create a new audience. And you have the option to change the location, the age, gender, and get into detailed targeting like interests and behaviors. So this part is really what I use when I'm coming up with a new cold audience for clients who want to target new people with their Facebook ads. So under detailed targeting, that's where you can come up with your interests. So if you're in, let's say, the fitness niche, you might want to target people who are interested in Beachbody. So that'll come up here. So it'll show you the size of the, well, this is actually employers. So you do want to be careful here. This is people who are employed by Beachbody, not people who are interested in Beachbody. So we're actually going to delete that. But let's think of something else in the fitness niche. Let's do Jillian Michaels. Does she come up? Okay, so interests, Jillian Michaels, personal trainer. These are people who are interested, obviously, in Jillian Michaels, and that's what their activity on Facebook, with the Facebook algorithm, deems them to be interested in her. So here's the audience size. So once you select an interest, Facebook will actually start giving you suggestions, which is pretty cool. So then you can go through and you can pick, which ones you want to add to your list. So that's one way of targeting on Facebook. So this would be if you are looking for new cold traffic and you want to find new people for your audiences and for your business based on an interest that you know that they have. So you can go in here, start typing, see if they're available. You can get suggestions, and then you can save that audience for later. And then you would find it up here under Use Saved Audience. Okay, so that's one targeting option. Then if we actually go to Audiences in Ads Manager, let me show you how to get there again actually. You come here and you'll click on Audiences. You can create specific custom audiences in here. So the difference with this is that you are using data that you already have to create audiences for the ads. So your ads will be targeting people within these custom audiences that you create. So the top one that you'll probably use is website. And this is why it's important to have the Facebook Pixel installed on your website, because that way Facebook starts tracking anyone who comes to your website who is just browsing or who purchases or adds to cart or signs up for a lead magnet and anything like that. And then you can create a custom audience. So you'll see here, you can create an audience of anyone, so all website visitors who have been on your website in the last 30 days, and then you can name it and save it. You can customize in here as well. So you can do specific web pages. So you can put in the URL. Let's say you only want people who have been to a specific product page. You can do that. You can do by time spent on your website if you want to get more specific with it and more detailed. And then you can do events. So you could do people who have added to cart, people who have purchased, lots of different variations here, and just make sure that you set up good naming for your audiences so that you're able to find them more easily. Okay, so that's one option. You can also create a custom audience. I mean, you can obviously create a custom audience of any of these, but the top ones that I use are website, customer list. So this would be any email lists that you have of your clients or customers. You can upload them in here. You can import from MailChimp. And then you're going to save it, and you can tell Facebook that you want them to have your ads target people who are on your email list. So that's important because you can target people more than once. So they'll see your email, then they'll also see on Facebook, perhaps they'll see you on Instagram if you run ads there too. So just another way to get in front of your potential clients and customers. And then I also use Instagram and Facebook page. So if you click on these, you can get specific audiences for this too. So you can tell Facebook you want to target anyone who has been to your Instagram page. And these are the options. People who have engaged with the page, that's usually what I just leave it selected on that. People who, it says everyone, and it gives you the description. You can do people who DM'd you, people who saved anything. So I keep it at the top one because that kind of encapsulates all of these. Okay, so then I'll name that. And then you can change the amount of time. So I will typically do like in the last 90 days. So that way they're kind of fresh and they see the ads. They've seen you recently, so they remember who you are. And then I'll set up the same thing for the Facebook page. And I include these into the targeting for ads. So, that way I add in like anyone who has engaged with our Facebook and our Instagram page, I want them to see this specific ad. And then lastly, one that I've used a lot is videos. So if you do a lot of videos on your Facebook or your Instagram page, you can select those videos or you can create new videos specifically for your ads. And then you can come in here and pick any of these options. I probably usually go with people who've watched at least 50% of the video, but sometimes it also depends on the length of the video. I change this to about 60 or 90 days. And then once you do that, let me see if it'll give me the option. Yep, you can come in here, click choose videos, and then a list of your videos comes up. So you can choose one video or you can choose multiple or all of your videos. Whatever you think is going to work best. This is pretty handy if you have let's say a product specific or topic specific video that you want to run as an ad. You can do that or target people this way, but you can also have kind of like a series. I don't know if this is making sense, but like, let's say you have my top 5 fitness tips video that's on your Facebook page. You can run that as an ad, and then you can run a follow-up ad targeting people who have watched that video or 50% of the video, however you want to set that up. So those are the top ways that I do targeting and work up targeting for my clients with their Facebook ads. It's a lot of different great variations that you can use. And as always, you have to do testing to see which audiences work best for you, especially these cold audiences. And like I said, once you're building your ad, if you come here with saved audience, any audiences that you saved in that previous tab. So let's say people who watched your video, people who are on your email list, you'll find them here. You can also save these audiences, like the interest-based audiences, you'll find them here. Back up. Any of the custom audiences you'll find actually here. So all kind of in the same tab. If you click search existing audiences, you'll come to custom audiences and you'll find your custom audiences listed here. And then lookalike audience is really important too, but I will talk about lookalike audience in another video, as well as how I use custom audiences, lookalikes, and interest-based audiences for different types of ads, why I use them, and where you should be using them in your marketing and in your marketing funnel. So hopefully that was helpful, guys. If you have any questions at all, just leave them in the comment section and I will make sure to reply to you. And then stay tuned for that next follow-up video that'll go into more detail on how and when to use these different targeting audiences depending on where you are in your marketing funnel. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll chat in the next video. Bye.